Can you believe that sometimes, just when you've resigned yourself to the absolute worst, when the dark clouds of despair have settled in, a sudden, blinding flash of light can pierce through the gloom, shattering all expectations and rewriting the entire script? We've all been there, haven't we? That gut-wrenching moment when a star player goes down, the collective gasp, the immediate dread of a season potentially derailed. For the San Francisco 49ers faithful, that moment arrived with brutal clarity last season when Brandon Aiyuk, our electrifying top receiver, crumbled to the turf against the Kansas City Chiefs, clutching his knee. The diagnosis was devastating: a torn ACL and MCL. The consensus? Aiyuk's 2024 season was over, and his return in 2025 would be a long, arduous journey, likely keeping him off the field for the first few weeks, if not months, of the new campaign. But what if I told you that the narrative, the grim prognosis, has just been flipped on its head by an insider report so shockingly positive, it feels like a genuine miracle? Get ready, faithful, because this is the kind of news that doesn't just change a depth chart. It changes the entire outlook for a championship contender. The memory is still vivid, isn't it? The air thick with tension, the roar of the crowd, and then a sudden, sickening silence as Brandon Aiyuk, in the prime of his career, collapsed. The replay was grim, the immediate concern palpable. A torn ACL and MCL are not minor injuries. They are career-altering, season-ending blows that demand extensive, grueling rehabilitation. The initial reports, while not explicitly stating the entire 2025 season was lost, certainly painted a picture of a long road back. We braced ourselves for an Aiyuk-less start to the new season, envisioning an offense needing to adapt without its dynamic playmaking wide out for a significant stretch. The thought of missing his crisp route running, his explosive yards after catch, and his crucial blocking in Kyle Shanahan's intricate scheme was a heavy burden on the collective psyche of the fanbase. We began to mentally prepare for a receiving core led by Jawan Jennings and rookie Ricky Pearsall, with others like Jacob Cowing, Jordan Watkins, and veteran Demarcus Robinson stepping into larger, unfamiliar roles. It was a sobering reality, a challenge that would test the depth and resilience of the 49ers' Super Bowl aspirations from day one. But then a whisper, a murmur from the most trusted of sources. And that whisper has now grown into a resounding declaration of hope that is sending shockwaves through the NFL. Matt Maiocco, the highly respected NBC Sports Bay Area insider, a voice synonymous with accurate, well-connected reporting on the 49ers, dropped an update on CanBR 680 that can only be described as astonishing. Forget the grim timeline. Forget the weeks or months of absence. According to Maiocco, Brandon Aiyuk might be back on the field by week 1. I hear he's doing really well, Maiocco stated with a calm confidence that belied the monumental nature of his revelation. I hear that the knee is even ahead of schedule. Ahead of schedule? For an ACL and MCL tear? This isn't just good news, it's almost unprecedented. Maiocco didn't stop there, expanding on the truly mind-boggling possibility. It's not out of the question for Aiyuk to play in the regular season opener this September. This isn't speculation from a casual observer. This is coming from a journalist deeply embedded within the organization, whose words carry immense weight. And what makes this news even more credible, even more exhilarating, is that it aligns with the cautious but undeniably optimistic tone General Manager John Lynch struck earlier this offseason, hinting at a quicker-than-expected recovery for his star receiver. The pieces are beginning to fit, and the picture they form is one of stunning resilience and meticulous rehabilitation. The strategic implications of this potential early return are nothing short of monumental for the San Francisco 49ers. Imagine for a moment the offensive game plan Kyle Shanahan and his staff were meticulously crafting for the first few weeks of the season, relying heavily on the run game, utilizing George Kittle and Christian McCaffrey in the passing game, and asking second-year receiver Ricky Pearsall and the ever-reliable Jawan Jennings to carry a heavier load. While both Pearsall and Jennings are talented and capable, Aiyuk's presence elevates the entire unit. He is a master of separation, a nuanced route runner who consistently creates throwing windows for Brock Purdy. His ability to turn a short gain into an explosive play with his yards after catch prowess is invaluable. And let's not forget his often overlooked but crucial blocking in Shanahan's run-heavy scheme, a skill that unlocks so many of the 49ers' signature plays. With Aiyuk on the field from week 1, the 49ers' offense instantly becomes more versatile, more dangerous, and significantly harder to defend. It alleviates immense pressure on the younger receivers, allowing them to develop at a more natural pace rather than being thrust into immediate high-pressure starting roles. It gives Brock Purdy his full complement of weapons, allowing the offense to operate at its peak efficiency from the very first snap of the season. This isn't just about having a talented player back, it's about restoring the full, terrifying might of one of the NFL's most potent offensive attacks. The psychological boost for the team, knowing their top receiver has defied the odds and is back in action, cannot be overstated. It's a shot of adrenaline, a jolt of confidence that can propel them through the early challenges of a grueling NFL season. Now, while the excitement is absolutely justified, it's crucial to temper our enthusiasm with a healthy dose of reality and the organization's understandably cautious approach. Maiocco himself elaborated on this, stating that while a Week 1 return isn't out of the question, the prevailing feeling inside the organization has always been don't take any chances. This means the most likely scenario as training camp approaches on July 22nd is for Aiyuk to start on the physically unable to perform (PUP) list. If he remains on the PUP list when the regular season commences, he would be required to miss at least the first 4 games. While missing 4 games might still sound like a setback, consider the initial, far grimmer projections. Many worried if Aiyuk would miss at least the entire first half of the 2025 season. In that context, missing just 4 games is indeed a blessing, a testament to his incredible dedication to rehabilitation and the medical staff's expertise. The 49ers are a team built for the long haul, with their eyes firmly fixed on a Super Bowl. Rushing a player back from a severe knee injury, no matter how talented, is a recipe for disaster. The cautious approach, while potentially delaying his immediate impact, ensures that when Brandon Aiyuk does step back onto that field, he will be fully healthy, fully confident, and ready to contribute at the elite level we've come to expect. It's a strategic decision that prioritizes long-term success over immediate gratification, a hallmark of a well-run, championship-contending organization. So, as we look ahead to training camp and the start of the 2025 season, the narrative around Brandon Aiyuk has undergone a dramatic, exhilarating transformation. From the depths of despair and the fear of a prolonged absence, we now have a legitimate, tangible hope for an early return. This isn't just a testament to Aiyuk's incredible work ethic and resilience. It's a powerful reminder that in the unpredictable world of the NFL, sometimes the best news comes when you least expect it, when you've already resigned yourself to the worst. The road ahead will still involve meticulous monitoring, careful evaluation, and a patient approach. But the fact that we can even discuss Brandon Aiyuk potentially being on the field for Week 1, or even just missing a handful of games rather than half the season, is a victory in itself. It's a jolt of pure, unadulterated excitement for the faithful, a sign that the 49ers' championship window remains wide open, perhaps even wider than we dared to dream just a few months ago. What do you think, faithful? Does this Brandon Aiyuk news fill you with the same surge of hope and excitement? How much of a game changer would his Week 1 return be for the 49ers offense? And are you willing to be patient if he starts on the PUP list, knowing it's for the long-term good of the team? Share your reactions, your hopes, and your passionate opinions in the comment section below. If this incredible turnaround story has you buzzing with anticipation for the new season, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive insights and passionate breakdowns that bring you closer to the heart of your favorite team. Let's keep the conversation going and ride this wave of optimism all the way to September.